Hey guys, what's up? It's Clutch here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some pro tips and tricks inside the game of Apex Legends. Up first, for my first tip, I want you guys to make sure that you are using the right character. And when I say that, I mean that you have to use your hero or character, whatever you want to call it, to your advantage. So for example, if you're using a bigger guy like Caustic for an example, you don't want to go and like attack everybody because you're a bigger target. But if you're somebody like Wraith, and Wraith has the ability to go invisible or into another dimension, if you're using a character like Wraith, then you go into contact like that. But if you have a bigger hitbox, that means it's easier for people to kill you and shoot you. So you don't want to go into contact, you want to kind of stay back and maybe use a sniper or a long range rifle. Another way that you can use your hero to your advantage is by using its abilities in the correct way. And by doing that, you can, for example, when you're using the Wraith, you can flank people by going into another dimension real quick, and you can go around them without them noticing, and then all of a sudden you're behind them and they don't even know, and you can just pop them real quick and they're dead. And for another example, if you're using Gibraltar, you're gonna want to stay back and have like I said, a long range weapon, and you know, you have your shield for when you're aiming, so you can almost go out in the open without getting hit, and you can sit there and just pick people off while they can't really do much to you because, like I said, you have a shield up. But when you use characters like this, it gives you the advantage over the people that don't. And when you're using multiple advantages like this, it just gives you the better opportunity to end up winning the game or the battle. In conclusion to this point, you always just want to be making sure that you're using the right character for your playstyle and your abilities in the game. My next tip is actually a really important one, although it is kind of obvious, but most people actually don't do it. And you really need to be listening when you're playing the game. And I know it sounds stupid when I say it, but when you can hear people's footsteps and they don't know that you're there, it gives you such a large advantage over them, and you could literally just be ready to like pop them with a peacekeeper or something, and they're not even going to be expecting it. So like, you can catch so many people by surprise just by listening to them and knowing that they're there when they don't even know that you're there. And it's just such an important thing that so many people miss when they're playing Apex. Another pro tip in Apex Legends is to be constantly maximizing your damage output. So if you're going up against a full squad and say you're shooting at one guy and he gets around a corner, don't go chasing him when there's another guy aiming at you. Just keep damaging the other opponent, because overall you're just damaging their team and you're putting more force on them, and then they're gonna have to go med up, and then that's when you can make your move. So never just follow one guy when it's you against more than just one. Always just be constantly maximizing your damage output so you can get more out of it, and then hopefully take down the whole team if you're just by yourself. One of the most common reasons that I see full squads die in Apex Legends is because they're not sticking together as a team. Every man's just going and wandering off by themselves, and it's really useless because other squads can just pull up and go in between you guys and just pick off one person at a time, and it devastates squads, and people are left there wondering why they're not doing well, and that's why they're not staying as a team. And when you stay together, it doesn't leave a gap for the other squad to go in between you guys and just pick you off. You're stronger as a unit, and it's substantial how much it actually helps when you stick together as a full squad. Without a doubt, the most important thing to being successful in Apex Legends is your personal positioning. If you're just out in the open shooting at people without a plan or without cover, you're gonna get pummeled. you're gonna die every time, no matter how good you are. You have to have cover, or you have to have a good position. If you have the high ground, you have an advantage. If you have a rock to hide behind and they have nothing, you have an advantage. You have to play the game smart, and you have to use your characters to their abilities and in the proper positioning. That's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful for you, and I hope this made you a better Apex player. Please like and subscribe, and comment any future content you'd like to see, and peace out.